Have you heard that some Instagram DMs may lose end-to-end encryption after May 8th, 2026, but you're not sure what that actually means for your messages? And more importantly, do you know if your current chats are affected or what you should do before that date? This change has confused a lot of users because everything still looks normal inside the app, but behind the scenes, how your messages are protected could be different. In this video, I'll explain what's changing, who is affected, and the exact steps you should take right now to protect your important conversations and media. What this video will cover. In this guide, we're going to break this topic down into simple steps so you can act before the deadline. We'll explain what end-to-end encryption actually means in Instagram DMs, what changes after May 8th, 2026, and how to check whether your chats are currently encrypted or not. Then we'll go through what you should do next, including how to download important messages, secure your data, and adjust your habits for sensitive conversations going forward. This video is not about panic. It's about awareness and preparation. By the end, you'll clearly understand your options and how to stay in control of your privacy. What end-to-end encryption means in Instagram. End-to-end encryption, often called E2EE, means that only you and the person you're chatting with can read the messages. Not even Instagram or its parent company can see the contents of those messages while they are in transit. This level of protection is typically used for private or sensitive conversations. However, not all Instagram chats are encrypted by default. In most cases, encryption is only active in specific chats, such as those started in vanish mode or secure message threads. That's why many users don't even realize whether their chats are protected or not. With upcoming changes, some of these encrypted chat behaviors may shift, which is why it's important to understand where your data stands right now. What's changing after May 8th, 2026? After May 8th, 2026, Instagram is expected to adjust how encrypted DMs work, including how they are stored, accessed, or backed up across devices. For some users, this may mean that certain chats are no longer fully end-to-end encrypted in the same way as before. This doesn't necessarily mean your messages become public, but it can change how they are handled on servers or across multiple devices. For example, syncing messages across devices or restoring chats from backups may involve different security trade-offs. The key point is that users who rely on encrypted messaging for privacy should review their chats and settings before this change takes effect. Step 1. Identify which chats are encrypted. The first thing you need to do is check which of your Instagram chats are currently using end-to-end encryption. Open your Instagram DMs and tap into a conversation. Look for indicators such as lock icons, encryption labels, or special chat modes. In some cases, encrypted chats may show a notice inside the conversation explaining that messages are secured. If you don't see any indication, the chat is likely not encrypted by default. This step is important because it helps you understand which conversations may be affected and which ones are already using standard messaging. Step 2. Back up important messages and media. If you have important conversations, files, or media inside your DMs, now is the time to back them up. This includes photos, videos, voice messages, and key conversations that you don't want to lose access to. You can manually save media to your device or use Instagram's data download feature. To do this, go to Settings, then Account Center, and look for the option to download your data. Downloading your data creates a copy of your messages and media, so you have access to them even if something changes after the update. Step 3. Update Instagram to the latest version. Before making any assumptions about missing features or changes, make sure your Instagram app is fully updated. Sometimes features appear differently depending on your app version. Open the App Store or Play Store, search for Instagram, and install any available updates. After updating, reopen the app and check your message settings again. Running the latest version ensures you're seeing the correct interface and any new options related to messaging and privacy. Step 4. Review privacy and message settings. Next, open Instagram settings and privacy and review your messaging controls. Look at who can send you messages, who can add you to group chats, and how message requests are handled. While these settings don't directly control encryption, they affect how your conversations are managed overall. Tightening these controls can reduce exposure to unwanted messages and improve privacy. It's also a good idea to review connected accounts and login activity to ensure your account is secure. Step 5. Adjust habits for sensitive conversation. With changes to encryption behavior, it's important to adjust how you use Instagram for private conversation. Avoid sharing highly sensitive information through regular DMs if you are unsure about the encryption status. For important or private discussions, consider using features like disappearing messages or switching to platforms that clearly support full end-to-end encryption by default. This isn't about stopping communication. It's about being more intentional about where and how you share sensitive information. Step 6. Watch for new prompts or changes. As the May 8th deadline approaches, Instagram may introduce new prompts, notifications, or settings related to messaging. Pay attention to any alerts inside the app. These prompts may guide you through new options or explain how messaging works after the update. Ignoring them could mean missing important changes. Keeping an eye on updates ensures you stay informed and avoid confusion later. Before May 8th, 2026, make sure you've identified your encrypted chats, backed up important data, updated your app, and reviewed your privacy settings. These steps ensure that you are prepared regardless of how the changes affect your account. Even if your chats appear unchanged, taking these precautions gives you full control over your data and conversation. To recap, Instagram DM encryption changes don't mean your messages suddenly become unsafe, but they do change how your conversations may be handled behind the scenes. The most important steps are checking which chats are encrypted, backing up important data, updating your app, and being mindful of how you share sensitive information. This video helped you understand what's changing and what to do before May 8th. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to Tech Fix Guides for more clear and simple tech updates. And in the comments, tell me whether your chats show encryption or not. It helps others understand what to expect.